Downtown Houston, Texas. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Pitts on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Lester sets. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. No one out with a runner at second. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 2-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Ready with another 2-2. Left side. And there's one away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Up next for the Rays, Boof Bobo.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line towards center field. Vizcaíno is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Kevin Almanzar will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Vizcaino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rafael Vizcaino.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
1 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And there's ball 2 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Set to deal on 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nothing in the Houston first. We've played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Ready now, Jeff Pitts. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-2. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box now, John Pitts. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. Let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Drilled on the ground to short. York takes it in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, center fielder, Jorge.
So striding in, Jorge Cortez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Curran going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Randy Curran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Randy Curran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Almanzar is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Cortez has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Justin Kyle comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Sharp ground ball to third. Hits is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Fred Sanchez.
Into the box, Fred Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Christopher Huston, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Houston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 7, Jesse Pitt.
Striding in once again, Jesse Pitts. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-0 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 3-1 coming from Lester. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Felipe Garcia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. The 3-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. And this will be fouled away. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In now, Joshua York, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. In there, and it's even at 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 9th, catcher, Mark Millar.
In now, Bart Millar. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Drilled right back up the middle. Pitts ranging up the middle, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Booth Bobo.
Leading off for the Rays, catcher, Booth Bobo.
Lester's ready. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pitch on the way. Slice hard but foul. Oh, 2 now from Lester. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sanchez has it in his tracks. 1 down. Now to the plate, Jeff Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now Lester's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Curran sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, John Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side. Curran is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Rafael Vizcaíno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Popped him up. Bobo over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in for Houston, Jonathan Span. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
The first baseman, number 9. Brandon.
First baseman Brandon Belt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Span, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hard hit ball to second. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Jorge Cortez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Jorge Cortez.
Lester has his target. First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone. Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Christopher Huston. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Runners off for second. Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Vizcaíno is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot. And he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Curran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Randy Curran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Hits. Ranges to his left. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys. And they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Next up for the Astros, Justin Kyle. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Into the box now, Fred Sanchez. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. So far this season, Garcia brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Comes set with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Joshua York.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Kyle over at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Called strike 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Thomas Fukumori takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Thomas Fukumori.
Ready for another shot now. Bobo, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Garcia is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jeff Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him. In now, John Pitts.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Stepping in now, Sammy hits. Ball 1. No hits to this point. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1 misses down below the knees.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Now the 3-2 pitch down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 5 and the Astros 0. Striding into the box, Bart Millar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Rafael Vizcaíno. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, hits. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jonathan Span.
Jonathan Span.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Hits. Racing back to the track. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Span at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, Dero. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Standing in now, Randy Curran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Count is 1-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls, has to be completely frustrating.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in, Jorge Cortez.
Center fielder, Jorge Cortez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jorge Cortez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Christopher Huston, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little bouncer.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. He's running. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Justin Kyle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cortez is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Fred Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Fred Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Pitts is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Felipe.
So coming to the plate, Felipe Garcia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Todd Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Todd Wilson.
Now at the plate, Booth Bobo.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, catcher, Booth Bobo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Jeff Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
John Pitts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. From the stretch. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Third baseman number 3.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. As they chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-1. Leading off the inning, Joshua York, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joshua York.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another full count pitch home. In the air, out to right. Pitts is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 35.
So striding forward now, Bart Millar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bart Millar has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Dave Quinones enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Quinones.
Rafael Vizcaíno will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. They're down 7-1. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping into the box, Jorge Cortez.
Jorge Cortez.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. York has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christopher Houston.
Striding forward now is the DH, Christopher Huston. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
First baseman number 7, Jesse.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. He pulls this one into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Connor Pitts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Boof Bobo, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vizcaíno is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Rays 8 and the Astros 1. Now at the plate, Jonathan Span starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long. Striding in, Brandon Belt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
One out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Randy Curran is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
8-1 is the final tonight. Tampa Bay sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Kevin Almanzar with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.